Hello kids, have a nice day. Back to our geography class. In the last class we have discussed about the two important motions of earth. When we have studied in detail about the one important motion called rotation. Today we can study the another important, the second motion of earth is called revolution. Revolution is the movement of earth on its own orbit around the sun. And to complete one revolution, the earth takes 365 days and half 6 hours. 365 days and 6 hours will be taken to complete one rotation. That is what we are considering as an year. But in order to calculate easily, we are simply avoiding that 6 hours and we are taking that 365 days to complete one year. But what happened to that 6 years? After 4 continuous years, all that 6 years, 6 hours together makes one day, that is 24 hours. So, after every 4 years, when this 6 hours of complete or previous 4 years are added, one day will be added to that particular year. That day or that year will be having 366 days in a year. Such years, when 366 days are completed, it is called a leap year. In such years, that one extra day will be added to the month of February. Every year, February will be having 28 days. But in a leap year, February will be having 29 days. So a leap year is an year in which 366 days will be completed. We know that the earth is always moving around the sun in its own orbit. What is the real shape of orbit, you know? Is it really circle? No. That circle is a little bit elongated. An elongated circle through which the earth is moving around the sun is known as elliptical orbit. So the shape of an elliptical orbit is an elongated circle. And the motion, as we know that two motions are there for our earth. One is rotation, another one is revolution. Rotation stands or makes days and night on our globe or on earth. So what is the use or what is the significance of movement of the earth on its own orbit around the sun? That is, revolution is the most important reasonable factor for different seasons to experience on earth. 4 important seasons that we people enjoy or experiencing on the earth are summer, winter, spring and autumn. 4 seasons are there. These seasons are or these changing seasons happen only on whenever the motion or movement of the earth around the sun always happen. The position of the earth will be always moving from one position to another. So according to the availability of sunlight on different portion, different areas, different latitudes and also on different that is North Pole and South Pole regularly or in alternative time, seasons also may vary from one place to another or from one time to another. So formation or experiencing season is mainly due to revolution and the experience of day and night is mainly due to rotation. The tilted position of the earth towards north is its permanent position. It will not change. And in the same direction, that is in the same tilted position, the earth is moving around the sun on its orbit every time. So what happened is that sunlight will be reaching from one pole to another regularly. As the movement of the earth happen here and there, according to the movement of the earth on its axis, on its orbit, different portion, either the south pole or the north pole receive sunlight in according on different time. And that moment or that position of the earth makes either the position of the earth and also the movement of the earth with the same position on its own orbit around the sun together makes different season. Let us study two important terms here. That is One is that the northern hemisphere and its summer season. And another one is the southern hemisphere and its summer season or winter season for both the hemispheres. Let us go to the details of this summer and winter solstices that happens in northern hemisphere and also in southern hemisphere. We have to study some important dates here. We are going to study about the date, that is 21st June. What is special to 21st June is that on that date, 21st June, the Tropic of Cancer in northern hemisphere receives direct sunlight. On 21st June, Tropic of Cancer receives direct sunlight, and the northern position or the northern hemisphere or northern pole also receives sunlight. But it is as if the polar regions are a little bit away from the same. What happens is that the areas beyond Arctic Circle in northern hemisphere also receives continuous sunlight for about 6 months. As on 21st June onwards, northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. From 21st June onwards, majority portion of northern hemisphere is getting sunlight. So it is summer season in the northern area, and also the days will be longer and nights will be shorter in this position. That is from 21st June onwards, the northern hemisphere experiencing summer solstice. That is northern pole, including northern pole, it receives sunlight during this time, that is around 6 months. So, the 21st June onwards, when the direct sunlight is ready there on Tropic of Cancer, majority portion of northern hemisphere gets sunlight. So, it is summer season there. But we need to identify that just opposite will be the condition of southern hemisphere on those particular period of time. When northern hemisphere experiencing summer solstice, just opposite will be there in the southern hemisphere. That is, the southern pole will be away from sunlight, and there is just opposite season will be there. It will be winter in the south. So on June 21st, as northern pole is getting getting sunlight, the northern hemisphere experiencing summer solstice. As the earth is moving every time on its orbit, some changes happen just after some period of time. That is, on 22nd December, the southern hemisphere and the southern pole gets sunlight. That is, on 22nd December, the Tropic of Capricorn, that is 23.5 in southern hemisphere, gets direct sunlight. And the southern pole also receives a slanting sunlight, but it is not much hotter or warmer. Anyhow, on 22nd December onwards, southern hemisphere starts to receive sunlight. That's why it is summer season in south. And they also have longer daytime and shorter night time. But at the same time, just opposite will be there in the north. As summer solstice is in north, it will be winter solstice in south. On 22nd December, summer solstice will be there in south. So, in the northern hemisphere, it will be winter solstice. That's why one another important interesting fact you need to study that one of the most important continent, that is Australia, is located in the southern hemisphere. On December or in month of December, across the world, we are celebrating Christmas, one most important religious festival for the whole people in this world. And for northern hemisphere, it is winter season. And in the extreme cold nights, we are enjoying that Christmas celebrations. And at the same time, in southern hemisphere, it will be summer for them. So, in southern hemisphere, extremely in Australia, they are enjoying and celebrating Christmas in summer season. It is because of the revolution of the earth around the sun on its own orbit. Sometimes northern hemisphere receives sunlight, just opposite will be there in the south. When southern hemisphere receives sunlight, it will be just opposite in the north. So, due to rotation, seasons will be experiencing in both these hemispheres. Regarding the revolution of the earth, one another interesting fact also is there for us to study. That is, on 21st March and 23rd September, due to the movement of the earth, no poles are directed or tilted towards sun, and the direct sunlight is occurring or experiencing on equator. So no any longer days and no any longer or shorter nights. Throughout the world, it experiences equal day and equal night time. So that incident or that situation is called equinox, means equal day and equal night will be there on 21st March and 23rd September. Due to revolution, we studied about two important seasons, that is summer and winter. We have two more important seasons that falls on 21st March and 23rd September. So here on 21st March, it is spring season in northern hemisphere and it is autumn season in southern hemisphere. 23rd September has its just opposite. That is on 23rd September, it is spring season in south and autumn season in north. So, different types of seasons are occurring mainly due to the revolution of earth. And another important movement of earth, that is rotation, makes to experience day and night in different parts of our globe. So, these two important movements, that is rotation on its own axis, revolution on its own orbit, makes life possible on Earth. No any continuous day or night for any particular area, and also the seasons also are varying from one area to another according to changing or according to the movement of the Earth on its own orbit. So, seasons are changing and day and night also are changing due to these two important motions of the earth. That's why we people are and all other animals are happy and also comfortable to live on earth. So we studied about two important motions and also its significance on earth. So let us conclude our class today and we will continue the other lessons in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.